Hello new friends and old. Welcome to this week's long-awaited video. It is a week of everything I ate and baked and that my parents made and all of my workouts, including some group ones from a club at MIT. I hope you enjoy, and if you do, don't forget to give it a like and comment. Good morning. It is Monday and I am starting a new video. It is probably going to be what I eat in a week and how I work out for a week. It's my last week at home. Alexa, stop. I'm going to make a smoothie bowl for breakfast, but I have to wait until my parents get up. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Not me showing everything I'm putting in and then realizing that I forgot to hit record. Here's the fruit. I'll put a list of everything I put in there. We're going to see if this blender works. So I got this new blender to bring to my dorm room. I'm extra, I know. And the actual blender piece that's plugged in fits on top, but it worked. It actually worked. Look at the texture of this smoothie. This smoothie was so thick and very satisfying to mash down into this bowl. And I'm so excited to be able to make smoothies in my dorm. Of course, I had to top with my Bare Naked granola and a lot of fruit as usual. Actually better than ice cream.
Yeah.
I ate this while watching a video by Hallie Burns, and you can also see me drinking the smoothie out of the blending container because it was that good. I also had an egg and this pickle thing. Homemade spring rolls. So good. We had this with duck, lots of seafood, and a bunch of vegetables. For my snack, I had more unauthentic baklava, and shout out to the viewer from Turkey who commented on my last What I Eat in a Week. So excited. For dinner, I decided to try out this stuffed gnocchi from Trader Joe's, and it was so good, as you will see, and I just decided to add this frozen pesto I made as the sauce. I also topped this with more feta from Trader Joe's and tomatoes. You can see the inside. It's really good. This one's definitely worth getting again. As you can see, we had this with some leftovers and some new vegetables as well. Currently doing a group workout on Zoom. So Mondays are usually my rest days, but since this was a quote-unquote low-key workout, I decided to just do it so I could earn points for the club. However, I will say I don't recommend working out 5 minutes after you eat dinner. Also, this tricep push-up hold is a killer. Time to bake some gingerbread scones. And I also don't have plain Greek yogurt, so we're gonna use mixed berry Greek yogurt and gingerbread scones. I think it's karma for baking holiday stuff in the middle of January, but it's gonna taste good. This recipe is by Amy's Healthy Baking. I'll link it below, and all of her scone recipes, or recipes in general, are so good. I'm also horrible at cutting my scones into equal pieces, so sorry to my family about that. The next morning, I decided to have oatmeal for breakfast, and my usual recipe is 1 part oats to 2 parts milk, and then you just cook down the milk. I also always add half a mashed banana because it adds natural sweetness, and that way I don't have to add anything else. And today I decided to add some frozen raspberries as well. I still have a tiny bit of this yogurt from yesterday's baking, so I'm just going to put this on top. Here's breakfast. It is this super fruity berry-y yogurt bowl. It's a berry oatmeal bowl with 4 types of berries. It's not a yogurt bowl. I'm going crazy. And also, of course, my hard-boiled egg. Ooh, that's a good bite. Huh. Okay, that is good. So I literally just air fried some frozen cauliflower and I have no idea what I'm doing. So I'm just gonna put some of this mushroom umami seasoning on it. hope it tastes good. I don't know, I just wanted some vegetables, so here we are. So this is my kind of weird lunch. This is the leftover Trader Joe's stuffed gnocchi. We have my air fried cauliflower and air fried spring roll. Okay, we're about to go to class and I'm gonna have to eat lunch during class, but I wanted to see if this tastes as good the second day. It's so soft. Also, look at the look at the filling. So good. Alright, I'm going to class. I was still kind of hungry after this, so I also got the leftover fish from the night before and ate that as well. First time trying these. Holiday vibes for sure, but so good. My pre-run snack was these blueberries, and I ate all of those in the container. Treadmill time. So on this day, I decided to do a super chill 5K run. As you can see, I'm going pretty slow, which was kind of awkward, and then I did a really good stretch after that. Let me know if anyone would like a post-run stretching routine, maybe? And these middle splits, still working on them. For dinner, my dad made this Japanese curry with beef, and I had this with another spring roll and these vegetables, including the green beans that I love. Dessert was a classic Ben & Jerry's ice cream, and I ate like a third of this tub. For breakfast the next morning, I had a grapefruit, an RX bar, and an egg. I think I love these a little too much. Oh, I also had some strawberries because I was still hungry after that. I have no clue how much pasta to put in here. We're gonna try it. For lunch, I decided to branch out from bagels and leftovers and make pesto penne. I topped that with more air-fried cherry tomatoes and Trader Joe's feta with Mediterranean herbs. This was also during a Zoom call, so I couldn't say anything, but it was delicious. My lunch dessert was a heated up scone, and again, very, very good. It's time to change for my workout. I put my hair up. Here's the outfit. I think I'm gonna do upper body and abs today. Let's get started. So I actually started with my daily Zoom workout. Then I did this workout by Sydney Cummings, my favorite fitness YouTuber. And finally, I decided to spice things up by using this machine that my brother bought many years ago. And I'm doing these tricep exercises, which are actually way harder than they look. These back exercises, not sure if they actually did anything, but I did them. And of course, the bicep curls. For dinner, I had more curry and spring rolls, two of my favorite dishes, as well as the celery and tofu dish, baked salmon, sweet potatoes, and dates. I went for a slightly healthier dessert of these strawberries. Then for breakfast the next day, an RX bar, my classic egg, and some fruit. Apparently I really liked the pasta yesterday because I'm making it again. Let's do it. I'm so glad I froze this pesto back when basil could still grow in the garden because it has been so helpful and it's still super delicious. Let's see if it's as good as day one. That's so good. Best lunch ever. It is lunch dessert time because always need a lunch dessert, and I think I'm gonna go for a scone. I heated up the scone in like my pasta bowl, so if it tastes a little bit like pesto, it's alright. Let's give this a try. It's so soft now. That's good. This is probably the worst clip of the entire video, but the texture of the scones is just too good not to show. It looks like this outside, so it's time for a treadmill run. This is some high quality footage right here, but I did a 3.5 mile run with some walking at the beginning and end to warm up and cool down, And then of course I had to stretch. And once again we have a group workout over Zoom. Dinner is more Japanese curry, some fish, and these vegetables. Star of the show right here. Dessert was bubble fan, which is apparently translated to 8 treasure rice, and it contains 2 types of dates, pine nuts, walnuts, red bean paste, and sticky rice. This is one of my favorite desserts, and it is so good. Honestly wish I could share this through the screen with all of you, but I can't. Perfect dessert. Breakfast the next morning was a Grace classic, an egg, grapefruit, and a RX bar. And here's my lunch. I air fried 2 spring rolls, there's some cabbage from last night, and some salmon. Are we ready for this crunch? So good. Another one. If you don't already have lunch dessert, I recommend it. My workout on this day was abs and glutes, so I did this workout by Alexis Wren, this workout by Pamela Reif. This one is so hard, totally recommend it. And this workout by Sydney Cummings, my favorite person ever. This was my first time doing this video in particular, but I'll leave a few of my favorites down below. Dinner was this curry, as well as baked salmon and some vegetables and fish. Dessert was, of course, the bubble fat, and I really enjoyed this.
Okay, it's baking time. I'm gonna make matcha chocolate chip cookies.
I'll leave the recipe for these cookies below. I found them on Instagram, and if you don't follow my Foodsta already, you should go do that. It's at Nurture Foodie, and I do post most of the things that I make myself and everything I bake. Here's the batter, looking very green. So the cookies look pretty good, but spatial awareness, who?
They look really good. It's time for another morning smoothie bowl.
In this smoothie, I decided to add some nectarine, frozen mango chunks, and then of course my assortment of berries. Once again, this smoothie was so thick and creamy, plus it didn't have bananas, so I think that's extra miraculous. Here is the finished product. Look at the texture. I topped it with some granola, cacao nibs, some hemp hearts, blueberries, and almond butter. And I'm gonna have this with another egg.
It's cold outside, but it's still refreshing. I'm gonna try kombucha for the first time. Let's see how it is. I'm kind of scared. It's alright. And fizzier than I expected.
For lunch, I had another egg and some roast pork with all of these veggies. I love broccoli too.
One of my favorites. So good. First time trying these cookies, finally. It tastes like matcha banana bread.
I'm actually outside for once. This is a miracle. Anyway, I'm about to run a 5K for my sorority. I will see you after the run. It is kind of cold, so I'm gonna get started. I just finished the 5K. My time was 26:11, which is probably not good at all, but I think it's one of the better ones I've done. Definitely wasn't all out effort, but I'm no professional runner, so it was good enough. I'm gonna go stretch. For dinner, my parents made these hunden, or wontons, whatever you want to call it, and inside there was pork, these mini dried shrimp, spinach, bok choy, and ginger. We make these every weekend, and it's always such a treat.
I'm obsessed with this. It's so good.
Dessert was, of course, more of this bubble fat. Now we are finally on the last day, which is a Sunday, meaning it's time for pancakes. So I made Linda Sun's pancakes again. I was also out of this Trader Joe's almond butter, which made trying to drizzle my pancakes very difficult. Okay, first bite, let's go for it. Delicious as always. Last time making pancakes at home. Gonna enjoy this. Lunch on this day was some leftovers, so fried wontons, some of that pork roast, and vegetables while I watched Emma Chamberlain's video. I had another one of those matcha cookies for dessert. On this day I kept my workout short because I had to pack so much stuff, so I just did this workout by Sydney Cummings. For dinner we had broccoli, celery and carrots, sweet potato, spinach, and fried tilapia. Time for the star of the show. I've seen this boba ice cream everywhere. It's kind of misshapen. My teeth are so cold. Tastes pretty good. The tapioca pearls are super squishy, which is weird, and ice cream, but it's good. I ate this so quickly. Dessert part 2. So that is going to be it for this video. As you can see, I'm also no longer at home. I forgot to film an outro while I was at home, so now I'm in a hotel in Cambridge, Massachusetts. I'm moving into my dorm tomorrow, so be on the lookout for a video about move-in or something like that, maybe about quarantine week. So let me know what you thought of the video, what you would like to see next. I'm definitely down to film more of these while I'm in college, and I think it might be interesting to see how I attempt to work out either at a gym or in my dorm room. Thank you for watching.